Hi, my name is Chris Breward, and I run a martial arts school called Bushido Karate Academy in Pinellas County. So, my roles and duties at the dojo is just the oversight on the general operations. So, making sure that my staff is doing their job correctly, making sure that the mat management is good, karate class is being taught correctly, and the quality is still there. Just really the oversight to make sure that the business is doing well on a day-to-day operational basis. So the process for me in becoming a partner and an owner at the school was the oversight of the original owner, Rick Hall. He was my instructor, still is my instructor, and started off at entry level becoming an instructor, eventually a program director, and then a manager. The founder, Rick Hall, has been my mentor, father figure for a very long time, and he's wanted this for himself for many years, and he's kind of passed the torch on to me, and I'm really running with it. I came from a broken household, so it didn't grow up with a lot of family at home, and things were real rough, and that was my escape. So every time I went there, I felt like it was the place not only that I needed, but it was the place that I belonged. The way that I treat my wife, the way that I treat my children, the way that I treat human beings that come in and out of the door or that I see in passing by at gas stations, all are attributed to the morals and values that I learned at Bushido Karate Academy. It really did change my life, and it molded me to be the man, the husband, the father, and the mentor and life coach that I am today. What kept me coming back to it was my desire for doing the martial arts, remembering that when I was a kid there was so much discipline and focus and control that was developed over that course of time, and because I had so much admiration in the development I had for myself through it, I wanted to pass that on to other people, and it was just more gratifying instead of going to a day-to-day job where you sit down at a desk, be a clock puncher, leave, go home. It's so much more gratifying to go in and see that you're actually changing people's lives. Some of the tips that I would give somebody who really wants something bad, they have an actual burning desire to be something or be someone or get this one major thing, is it can't be just sacrifice, because you can sacrifice all day long and you can be happy with something that you finally possess, whether it be a physical object or a job, but at the end of the day you have to ask yourself who you're going to share that with. And for me, my burning desire, I thought in the beginning, was going to be the job, owning a martial arts school, being the boss, and it's really not. I mean, it comes with it, and it's great, and again, it's gratifying, but I have more of a desire to make sure that my family isn't taking care of me when I'm 90 years old, that the finances are there because I'm helping other people. I think it's more important that I have someone to go home to, that I have a family that I can hug, that I can go out and do family days. Like, that stuff I think is much more important. And when you set that up as your true goal, like the reason why you want to do this job or be this person, that actually gets achieved by you having the burning desire to get the aftermath, not the actual goal, but what the goal is going to give you.
I got involved in the karate school when I was 8. My mother came in and put me in lessons, and here's where I met Chris. At the time, he was only my instructor, so I didn't think anything of it except for he was like cute, He's a cute instructor, But other than that, I earned my black belt 4 years later, and then I left. So I ended up coming back to the karate school when I got offered a job. So that's how I did it. After I left having karate lessons, I came back, I got offered a job, right? So nothing really happened until my mom actually met Chris at Jodo's Pizza Place, and she told him that he is going to marry me. So it's kind of a little bit weird, he thought it was kind of weird at first too. And then next thing you know, we started talking while working here, and that's how we got started. So all the time that I spent at the dojo, it has benefited me because I actually know how to help run a business. I don't know completely how to run a business, but just being here and learning what Chris does has given me some great insight and some valuable information. So everything I've actually learned from being in the dojo constantly with him, I can really thank Chris for that. Personally, with Chris running a dojo and me having 2 kids and no one to watch him, I kind of feel like a little left out, I guess I can say, because my life is kind of I don't know, it's already a pathway, and I have no deviations, I feel like. So I'm having a hard time with trying to promote myself and become who I want to do, who I want to become, because I already put school on hold, and then now I have 2 kids. So it's actually, I don't know, it kind of makes me a little set in place at the moment. So the biggest challenge, I think, on like going after something like your dreams is you really need to have like hard work. You need to have dedication. You need to have specific time where you're just dedicated to whatever you want to do to accomplish. Because if you don't have that specific time frame, you're never going to achieve what you really want. The tip I can give you is really to sit down, write it out, think hard about how to accomplish that, and then just go for it.